Cider glazed chicken is one of my favorite fall dishes. The chicken is coated in a savory sauce that's made by reducing apple cider with garlic, rosemary, and hint of thyme. The first thing I'm going to do is season the chicken on both sides with black pepper and salt, and I have washed and trimmed the chicken of any excess fat. I am using leg and thighs, but you can also use any part of the chicken that you prefer. Next, I'm going to place the chicken into a hot pan, and I'm using my cast iron pan for this. And I've placed about a tablespoon of oil, and I am placing it skin side down, and I'm going to allow that to brown. As you can see, I am seasoning the other side of the chicken in the pan. And as you can see, I'm just simply seasoning the chicken. That's because the sauce gives it a ton of flavor, so it's not necessary to season it ahead of time. While I chop this onion, I'm going to introduce myself. I am Jehan of GLAZED.com, and you can find me over on Instagram at GLAZED. And if this is your first time here, please be sure to subscribe. Now I'm going to check to see if the chicken skin is golden brown, and when it's ready, it will release from the pan. You don't have to tug it. So if it still sticks to the pan, just let it cook for a little bit longer. And then I'm just going to flip it onto the next side and allow that side to brown as well. And next I am going to cut up the garlic, and I'm just going to thinly slice this garlic. One of the things I love about this recipe is how simple it is. It's not a ton of ingredients. It doesn't require a lot of chopping, but it's a ton of flavor, and it's so good served with mashed potatoes. Now that the chicken has browned on both sides, I'm going to remove it from the pan and place it onto a plate. Now the chicken is not fully cooked, and that is exactly what you want, because the chicken is going to continue to cook through in the sauce. Once I've removed all of the chicken pieces, I am going to carefully drain some of that excess oil, because we don't want all of this fat in the sauce. And I'm going to leave just about a tablespoon of oil. To the pan, I'm going to add the sliced onion, garlic, rosemary, and thyme, and stir it around and cook it just until the onions begin to soften for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Once the onions look like this, I'm going to add the apple cider to the pot along with about a tablespoon of mustard, and you can use Dijon or brown mustard. And I'm just going to stir it around to release the bits from the pan. That is a ton of flavor, and you want all of that in the sauce. Next, I'm going to add the chicken pieces back to the pot, so it's going to cook in that sauce, and the sauce is going to thicken and reduce, and it's going to coat the chicken, and it is going to be absolutely delicious. As the chicken cooks, the sauce is going to thicken and reduce, and I'm just using my spoon to just make sure to pour some of that over the top of the chicken. And when the sauce looks like this and the chicken is cooked all the way through, it's done. This is exactly what you want. And I'm just going to serve this up on a bed of creamy mashed potatoes, and you guys, this is so good. It's crazy how simple this meal is, but it's packed with a ton of flavor, and it's the perfect fall meal. Thank you for joining me, and if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below and give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.